Previously on Wisdom and Wellness Co. In part 1, you learned why your belly fat won't leave, insulin resistance, cortisol belly, and estrogen quit. Now here's what I didn't tell you in part 1. There's one strategy that makes the other 3 work 10 times better. And if you skip it, you'll be spinning your wheels for months. Strategy 1 sounds simple. But Dr. Gabrielle Lyon's research shows that 95% of women over 40 are failing at this. Strategy 1. 100 to 140 grams of protein every single day. Dr. Lyon calls this muscle-centric medicine because after 40, you're losing muscle, and muscle is where belly fat gets burned. Without adequate protein, your body breaks down muscle for fuel instead of burning belly fat. And here's the part that connects to strategy number 2. Protein stabilizes blood sugar. Stable blood sugar lowers insulin. Lower insulin means your body can actually access stored belly fat. But there's a catch. You need to eat protein a specific way, which is strategy number 2. Strategy 2, strength training, not cardio, not yoga. Actual strength training with progressive resistance. Dr. Lyon is very clear. Women over 40 need to train hard to build and maintain muscle. 2 to 3 sessions per week. Compound movements, weights that actually challenge you. Because muscle does 3 things for belly fat. 1. Burns calories even at rest. 2. Improves insulin sensitivity so fat can be released. 3. Increases metabolic rate permanently. But here's where strategy 3 comes in. Because you can eat perfect protein and lift weights perfectly and still keep belly fat if you ignore this. Strategy 3. Sleep. 7 to 8 hours of actual quality sleep. Dr. Cabeca's research shows that women who sleep less than 7 hours have 60% more visceral belly fat than women who sleep well. Why? Because poor sleep does 3 things that destroy your belly fat progress. 1. Spikes cortisol, which stores belly fat. 2. Increases insulin resistance, which locks fat in storage. 3. Crashes your willpower, so you eat more sugar and carbs. It's a perfect storm. And this is why I saved this for number 3. Because without good sleep, protein and strength training only work at 50% capacity. But there's one more strategy. Strategy 4. Time and consistency. Maria Emmerich's clients who successfully lose belly fat after 40, they stick with it for 3 to 6 months minimum. Because here's what happens week by week. Weeks 1 to 2, your body fights you. Cortisol spike from new routine. Scale might go up. Weeks 3 to 4, insulin sensitivity starts improving. Energy increases. No visible changes yet. Weeks 5 to 8, muscle building, metabolism increasing. Clothes fitting slightly better, but scale barely moving. Weeks 9 to 12. Finally, visible belly fat reduction. This is when most people would have quit. And here's the part that might make you angry. All those 30-day transformations you see on Instagram, they're either lying, using drugs, or starting from a completely different hormonal situation than you. Okay. The 4 strategies to actually lose belly fat after 40. 1. 100 to 140 grams of protein daily to preserve muscle and stabilize insulin. 2. Strength training 2 to 3 times per week to build metabolically active tissue. 3. 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep to lower cortisol and improve insulin sensitivity. 4. Consistency for 3 to 6 months because hormonal adaptation takes time. And here's how they work together. Protein plus strength training builds muscle. Muscle plus sleep lowers cortisol. Lower cortisol, plus better insulin sensitivity equals body can finally release belly fat. But break any link, the whole thing stalls. So can you lose belly fat after 40? Yes, but not how you did it at 25. At 25, you could crash diet and do cardio, and it worked. Your hormones compensated. Your muscle loss didn't matter yet. At 45, you have to be smarter, strategic, patient. And some weeks, even when you do everything right, you might not see progress. Because peri-menopause and menopause aren't linear, they're chaos. But the alternative is accepting that you'll keep gaining belly fat every year until you can't fit in any of your clothes. And even though the goal isn't fitting into old jeans, let's be real. It does feel good to put those bad boys on. The real goal is building a body that works, that has muscle, that sleeps well, that doesn't store stress as belly fat. The jeans, they're just a fun bonus.